Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another part. Okay, we'll do this. I didn't even check the results. Oh, 3%. That is pretty good. The VPM is not so high, but the 3% is pretty nice. What? Okay. $61. Alright, that would be it. Next thing would be Java, I guess. What is, let's say, HTML? I don't care about HTML right now. I think I want to do Java. Oh, fuck. What is here? Oh, come on. Terminate all. So, last time I think I was somewhere around exceptions. I think. Mm-hmm. And it's unbelievably slow again. Oh no, it's there. I'm mistaken. It's there. I thought I still have opened the previous project. Doesn't matter. So it is a bit slow still. At least I have to open the right project at this moment. Oh. So we'll look at the progress. There will be a link to the last work done on this project. I think I can start the timer already. exceptions it is. Do we have any object? Exception methods. Also call this. It's okay. I have a problem. I have an overloaded encoding again, and now I am saving to another drive. So it was not because of the speed of the hard drive. There's something else in the play, so I will lower the resolution or something. Hopefully that will help. Oh well. Okay, so do that. Now I have patch successfully applied. What is okay? So that's old message. We'll have a look into exceptions in progress. Okay. And methods in here. And it says, okay, so I have a get message, get calls, toString, and print stack trace. Get message, get calls, toStrings, and there's a stack trace element. Returns an array containing each element on the stack trace. The element is at index 0, represents the top of the call stack, and the last element of the array represents the So it returns this guy. So if I go that get stack trace, no suggestions. Unknown expression type. Okay, so it returns stack trace element. Trace element. Elements equal. Cannot find it in the file, not found exception. That's weird. Get stack trace. Oh, I have a typo in there. I have a stack, not stack. We will have a for each loop, and I will print it out all. But it is lucky now. Everything is lucky. What can I kill? me say. It will be this guy. And in elements, I will just print it out. We'll do two spaces plus element. There we go. Yeah, element. And in front of it, I will just say printing out array from this guy. Come on. Paste it. Okay, now I will run it and we will see what it will do. I think it will be those will be the lines from the print stack trace. That is my guess. Yeah. So this, that, that. Okay. Cool beans. They say. And what is this? Fills the stack trace of this throwable object with the current stack trace. Adding to any previous information in the stack trace. Okay, so we will do catching exceptions now. I don't want to do this. I kind of have, like, so you get an exception, then when you catch it, you can throw a new one, but you can kind of like append or prepend maybe the stack trace from the previous one, right? That's what it is all about, I think. So now we will create a Java class, and this will be 04, and it was what? Catching exception. Catching exceptions. I kind of did it right. So public void main will be the beginning. Yeah, and now we'll have a file, new file. So there will be new file. This does not exist. I'll extract it to a variable. File sounds good to me. And also we will import the file class. Now we will create a new file reader. File reader. Put in the file. Extract it to a variable, and now import the class, and the constructor will have this. Here I'm catching that thing, so it's just try catch. There's some example, but I can do anything I want to do in here. So, and the important thing here is Oh my god, Doja is stuck again. So this will be, I will print out, this will be inside the sketch. Here will be before file reader constructor, and here will be after file reader constructor, right? So and this will be after the try catch block, and the prediction is we will get this guy. We'll have inside the cache, then the stack trace, which might appear in the random order. It's kind of have like different priority. It will be red, and this should not execute. That's my prediction. That's my understanding. So, when we run it, we will know for sure. So before file reader constructor, okay, so we got this one. After the constructor we don't get, then we have inside the cache, stack trace somewhere else, and we have after, oh, it's executed too. Because we did catch it, sure. Alright, alright. So my bad. We did catch it, this will execute, it will not terminate. Did I learn something? Multiple catch blocks. So ships on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and it should kind of respect the hierarchy. So this should be the highest in the hierarchy level. If you switch it around, you will get an error. So, for example, here the IO exception will catch the file not on exception. So this is not reachable. So if we catch it, we do something with it, and then it goes out. So, since you can handle more than one exception using the single catch block. Interesting. Okay, so I can do this. Oh, I did not know. I did not know. So we'll do this. So Java class, this was 05, and that was what? Multiple catch blocks. Multiple catch blocks. And here I will say I'm skipping this, and this will be a 6, and that was multiple type of exceptions. Okay, so this is not valid. Oh, there's a space. There's an extra space. Okay, now it works. So we'll do this. I will basically do the same which I did over here. So just copy all of it. Paste it in here. And I don't need the printlins, maybe. And what I want to try here, it will be either uh, exception or file not found exception. And now we've got an error and must be disjoint. Okay, so one is a subclass and the other one, okay, so that is if I put it in the reversed order, which I should get the same thing I do. Okay. So that's what they will say here too, right? Okay, so this doesn't work, but for example, Java exceptions hierarchy. I should have the hierarchy in there as well. So Google the fucking thing. Why don't you do anything? Weird. Okay, like this. Show it to me. Okay, so there's an exception runtime, IO exception, so file, so socket exception, for example. So I can do that. So file not found, but let's say this will be socket exception. Now I have a problem because this is never thrown, but you get the idea, right? So, and I got the idea. File not found exception. So maybe what else can I have here? That's the same thing, just with different colors. Those are runtime exceptions. I don't want the runtime exceptions. What was the name of the other one, other branch? There was a runtime exceptions and compiler time exceptions. What was the other unchecked, checked, unchecked? SQL class not found exception. Class not found exception. Oh well, I will leave it. I will not burn another time on this. There's an exception methods we did. Multiple catching the throw keyword. Yeah, you just do true new blah 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 and then it. So I can throw the thing, right? here, so I can say row new, so get exception, like so. Cool. So maybe I will rename it. Boom, boom, boom. 7 row. And rows. Alright. Factor. Okay. What the throws? Example. Where's the throws? It will be in here. Okay. And here. I will say. Okay, so here I will say row new input output exception. Oh, come on. I have exception. Right, and now it's red, and I can throw it in here. So I will say added exception to message signature, and that would be, yeah. So here we have now throws IO exception. The final block. Okay, so that will be this next thing to do. So we'll go here. Final block. We'll do commit. You know what? I will have a look in the version history. Exceptions was the first, so this will be the number 2. In progress. 2. Commit. We still have a minute to go. So maybe I can create class. Still committing or what's happening? Probably. So this will be 08. Wait. Finally block. That's what I wrote there, right? Come on. Progress. Finally block. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Let's still take white main. And we are out of the time, which means we are done. Done is better than perfect. And I will see you next time. Bye.